Semen retention is one of the most powerful practices to exist. It's found all over the ancient world, so let's find out why. We are not the first on this journey. There have been many who have come before us. As it has been said, we should stand upon the shoulders of giants. All of these people have been able to make great contributions in their fields because they were able to harness this energy of creation itself. They were able to direct this energy within themselves, into their endeavor, into their genius, and they changed the world. This is the power that is not only present in them, but is present in every single one of us. These great men strongly believed in the power of this practice. Isaac Newton says, "It is important to know that there are other uses for the procreative elements than the generation of physical offspring, far better uses than its waste in momentary pleasure. This element, when retained in the system, may be coined into new thoughts, perhaps new inventions, grand conceptions of the true, the beautiful, the useful, or into fresh emotions of joy and impulses of kindness and blessings to all around." A Hindu sage named Swami Vivekananda made great claims as to how this practice strengthens the brain power, the will, and the nervous system. He says, "A man controlling the seminal fluid for 12 years develops a special power. He grows a new inner nerve called the nerve of memory. Through that nerve, he remembers all, he understands all." Perhaps this was why Nikola Tesla claimed that his memory power and his willpower and his imagination were so powerful. This is likely because of his commitment to a completely chaste life. In yogic philosophy, there are three main channels of energy, similar to the three main nervous systems within the body. These are Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna, correlating to the three main nervous systems, that is the central nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system, and the parasympathetic nervous system. It is said and understood that when this energy is conserved, it accumulates and it replenishes these nervous systems or these nadis, and it travels all the way up into the brain and nourishes the brain as well. Scientifically, it is proven that semen is not devoid of useful substances. Actually, on the contrary, the concentration of the semen contains high concentrations of lipids, which actually in the body are only rivaled within the brain.
And then I felt it.
You don't have a place to live. Do you want to be homeless?
I was blind, but now I see.
It is this energy which gives us life. It is this semen which was 50% of the ingredient which created us. Within it is the power of creation. It is pure energy. When this energy is lost or depleted, we feel tired. We feel depleted. People often masturbate to release energy, to release stress, but we are so unconscious that actually when we are doing that, we are depleting our energy. We feel tired, and when you tune into this, it becomes very evident. Many animals feel extremely tired after ejaculation. Rats, after 3 days, only then begin to show some signs of recovery. Cats and dogs will be extremely tired after mating. Many animals in the animal kingdom will become extremely tired. Some animals or insects might even die after the mating process. And this is even evident in ourselves. It is so clear that after having sex or masturbation, that we're gonna feel tired, we're gonna feel depleted. We might feel that our willpower is less, that we have more anxiety, or that we feel less mentally alert. In Eastern Dharmic religions and yogic practices, there is the practice of brahmacharya, which is synonymous to semen retention. It is said in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, in the Bhagavad Gita, by sages such as Gandhi, by Patanjali, Sivananda, and many other sources, that this practice contributes to a long life, vitality, absence of disease, to even fame, power, virtue. In Naidan, there is this understanding, this concept of the three treasures. These are Jing, Qi, and Shen. These are present in the body, similar to the energy centers of the yogic philosophy. And this lowest energy center is called Jing. This is related to one's base physical essence. And it is believed that the body in Naidan becomes like a cauldron for this practice of the cultivation of immortality. And by retaining the semen within oneself, this semen's energy begins to build within the body and is transformed into these energies that they refer to as qi and shen. And by recycling and moving this energy, they believed that they, and still do, that they can attain this state of immortality. This is very interesting because we see that there are two base desires that are the most primal desires, that is to survive and to reproduce. And oftentimes when we are free of stress and we have lots of food in our belly, then we are going to reproduce. And when that is not the case, our sexual energy is going to shut down. And this is because this energy is going to be converted. It's going to be channeled into other means.
The mass of the cells that make up earthworms and human beings has only two solutions: be immortal or to reproduce. If its habitat is not sufficiently favorable or nurturing, the cell will choose immortality. In other words, self-sufficiency and self-management. On the other hand, if the habitat is favorable, they will choose to reproduce.
It is said that when this energy is conserved for many years, we may even turn into a god. Enlightenment, also called deification in Christianity, has the goal of turning us into a more powerful, more potent human being.
A tablet a day, and what I could do with my day was limitless. I learned to play the piano in 3 days. Math became useful and fun.
I'm all in.
Even half listening to any language, I became fluent.
Donc vous me dites que tout auteur qui mérite statut adjectif comme orwellien, dickensien, so that Shakespeare's catchiness belies mediocrity.
There's no arguing with you.
Suddenly knew everything. About everything.
Sure, you get a short-term spike, but wouldn't that rapid expansion devalue the stock completely in 2 years?
No, because there are safeguards.
Against aggressive overexpansion? There aren't, because there are no safeguards in human nature. And we're wired to overreach. Look at history, all the countries that ever ruled the world. Portugal with this big, massive navy. All they got now are saw cod and cheap condoms. The Brits, now they're just sitting on their dank little island fussing over their suits. No one's stopping and thinking, hey, we're doing pretty well. We got France, we got Poland, we got a big Swiss bank account. You know what? Let's not invade Russia in the winter. Let's go home, let's pop a beer, and let's live off the interest.
Yeah. My brain was just pouring this stuff out. Everything I'd ever read, heard, seen was now organized and available. Here it is, here you go. I made some new friends who invited me to the beach. The beach was not nearby. All my fear, all my shyness, gone.
They've done 4 basic trials. It's in phase 3.
But mere lounging wasn't enough. Only problem? If I wasn't moving forward, I felt like I was going to explode.
Anybody ever jump?
Are you crazy? He's gonna do it.
He's not gonna do it.
Oh my god!
This is the goal of all religions. Celibacy has often been a very high virtue propounded in all traditions. In Christianity, it's said that lust is the only sin in which one commits against oneself. And this practice of abstaining from lust is one of the 3 virtues within Buddhism. And we can see that this practice is central and central to all of the main traditions. This may be a very extreme high view of the practice of semen retention, of brahmacharya, but nevertheless, this is what Swami Vivekananda says about this practice. There cannot be a language without vowels. You cannot draw a picture without a canvas or wall. You cannot write anything without paper. Even so, you cannot have health and a spiritual life without the practice of brahmacharya. It gives material progress and psychic advancement. Brahmacharya is the basis for eternal life. It is a substratum for a life in the Atman. It is a shield for waging war against the internal Astras, lust, greed, and anger. It serves as a gateway to bliss beyond. It opens the door of moksha. It contributes to perennial joy, uninterrupted and unalloyed bliss. Even the rishis, devas, and kanaras serve at the feet of a true brahmachari. Even Ishvara applies to his forehead the dust of the feet of a genuine celibate. It is the only key to open the Sushumna and awaken the Kundalini. It brings glory, fame, virtue, and pratishta. 8 cities, which is supernatural powers, and 9 riddhis roll under his feet. And Ishvara is like the main god. So even Ishvara applies to his forehead the dust of the feet of a genuine celibate. This is your time. Don't let the porn companies corrupt you. Modern medicine can tell you what to do to not be sick, but don't let them tell you how to be well. Let us stand upon the shoulders of giants, listen to our forefathers, and as always, at Astra. Please subscribe and go look at my other videos.
I was blind, but now I see.